Are we live? Oh, hi everyone. Whoa, what's the camera? Okay, hopefully it's gonna work fine. Whoa. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? Okay. It seems like it's working now. Great. Hey everyone. Um, well, thank you very much for joining the webinar, and I'll jump straight into. Let's go. Okay, so for joining the presentation about the secrets to new chapter as a civilian without having to wear uniform. So let me start with the first question. How many of you would like to wake up excited to live their new adventure as a civilian? And how many of you would like to have a new mission in life? All right, so after asking these questions, I would first like to thank all of you here. They took time out of your busy schedules and everything to make it well worth your time. So here's one webinar that you're attending right now. Right now, I'm going to be sharing with you how we can set up in life to deserve plan a new chapter the way you truly want. And the reason why is because I went through the same struggle as you. Okay, and there are many options out there, how many veterans. So what I'm going to be teaching is not theory. It's a proven framework used to coach high performers to thrive, and it's through the right system. It has helped me to go from clueless and poor to crystal clear, driven abundance, and it's been flung away. The strategies I have revealed to you help me to switch careers, countries, and run a business I believe in. It's safe to say that not many people have done that. Here's what you can expect from this short presentation. By the end of this presentation, here's what you're going to discover. Secret number one. The number one stage successful veterans afford to live their new chapter on their terms. Secret number two. I will share with you two simple skills of veterans who successfully transition that you can incorporate right now. Secret number three. I will share with you a proven four-step framework you can implement today for permanent change, even if you think the system is controlling you. My goal for this class is to show you that the only way to find a civilian is through a system, and the only way to find the system is by understanding its structure. So who is this? It's for veterans who deep down they deserve better. It's for veterans who are aware that something but do not know how to capitalize on their uniqueness. It's for veterans who are not aware of their talent, feel lost, and need guidance. The truth is that most veterans swing between depression and loneliness. And even if veterans try to overcome this struggle, it's most likely overwhelming. For many, this is the reality of this. Each new day is addiction, memories of past adventures resulting in dust. Maybe today will be a better day. Maybe. In the meantime, veterans is the reality to forget the burden of their new life. Hi, my name is Bob. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you how myself and my clients shifted their mindset through a proven framework to find a new mission. Not any mission, your mission. You will choose with no orders from above, and you'll be in full control. So let's start with secret number one. Secret number one. The number one mistake successful veterans avoid to live on their terms. So most veterans fall into these two categories when they retire. They're either clueless, they're unable to make decisions, and they were just used to follow orders. As a result, they just escape reality. Or they're driven, they're excited to wake up and cross their goals. And that was the former. I was in a counter-terrorist unit in the Israeli Defense Forces, and once I was lost and was more like a zombie, wandering through society, living life through the lens of frustration and poverty. And it makes sense after all. We are trained over and over to follow orders, and once we are set free, no one is there to tell us what to do anymore. We have infinite choices available, and it's overwhelming. So most veterans escape reality, screens, alcohol, and other forms of addiction. I stuck, no guidance. Then my girlfriend touched me, and that's when I knew I deserved better. And I had to make drastic changes, never expect Australia again. I left my country, switched careers, paid pennies to work in a publicly listed company. I didn't have any experience. I didn't know anyone, but I knew I deserved better than this. And through the help of the framework I got a job in the industry I wanted. I got sponsored, and now I run a business so that I can reveal to you how you can find a new adventure as well, so that you can literally save years of frustration. So, veterans, on one hand, escape reality, and successful veterans, on the other hand, are very conscientious and aware that they shifted their life from uniform to a civilian one. And so they face reality, accept change, and that's the main difference. Do you have any questions so far? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll answer a bit later. Okay, so let's move on to secret number two. The two simple skills of veterans to successfully transition that you can incorporate right now. What is it that makes some veterans driven, self-motivated, determined, successful, on the other end of the spectrum, depressed, struggle to make friends? And after talking to hundreds of veterans, I realized that driven bunch are the two key skills, and the truth is that both programs in the brain, it becomes very easy to work. And the best way to explain it to you is with a story. So Paul wakes up and stares at himself in the mirror, and he's ashamed. He starts to edit himself. He's sick of it now hanging up to his shirt. The lack of attention gets for women, and the lack of self-esteem holds for himself. That's when he decides, as adrenaline rushes through his veins, that he will burn out and head straight to the gym, full of excitement, knowing that the right thing, and then social pressure kicks in. Everyone is there, everyone is lifting heavy weights. Paul is still motivated, so he attempts to do the same, but fails. He has no idea what he's doing, but he's trying with less weight. It quickly becomes excruciating. It's not sustainable. Too much, too quickly, and he crashes. He leaves the gym, hell beat his legs, to some food joint. Now I want you to pause for a moment and let it sink in, because the big one amplifies your internal programming. No one paid attention to Paul, but he felt that all his eyes were on him, and only he felt embarrassed by his performance. He didn't know what to do. He didn't ask for help. He just rushed in at first because it didn't go. And our ego prevents us to start the right way, the small way, because it sounds easy, it sounds ridiculous. And yet, when you're a core training, we will train the exact same way. We all start small, and then as we become stronger, the difficulty increases. A big mistake to make is to try to figure it out on their own. And because of pride, because they're afraid to ask for help, they don't know where to start, they get overwhelmed, and then they quit because they think they have no talent. And in fact, if they need a system, framework, do it step by step. Sometimes it takes more courage to ask for help than to act alone. Remember how I told you that happy veterans have two things in common that shortly helps? Well, first, they block time. They block time to think about their new challenge. The accumulation of their challenges become a roadmap which they did they ask for help? Because it comes down to this. If you don't allocate time to think about your dream life, you remain stuck. And if you don't ask for help, chances are you'll remain stuck as well. Think of like Muhammad Ali or Michael Jordan. They all had coaches to push them. So driven, happy veterans have predictable methods to thrive. They think of the future, they pray, and while struggles remain stuck with their reality, driven veterans have their future to move forward. Does that make sense? All right. Let me comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Let's move on to secret number three. Secret number three is a proven framework you can implement today, confirm and change, even if you think your picture is controlling you. And it all starts by reflecting on your current situation, whether it's personal or professional. Then it's about thinking of what you want to accomplish. Then plan your roadmap for success. Plan and execute. Take action. Good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan next week. Now again, this is a timeless framework created by Brennan Bashar, the guy on all the pictures. He's a high performance serial entrepreneur that has been able to help CEOs, celebrities, including Oprah. And I use this framework to help you and to overcome addiction and to find a new mission. Now you can try the hard way by trying to figure out your own system, and who knows, maybe you'll have a skill to, or maybe never. Or you can do the easy way and get results immediately. And that's my mission. Help other veterans like you fully live the second chapter doing what they love. If you're still listening, you're probably thinking, how can I, once and for all, stop the madness, take action? Let me ask you this question. How many of you actually felt proud after finishing a tough physical week back in the country? Whether it was a fairway, just going through a tough week of training, how rewarding were those moments? And how many of you would like to feel that challenge? Let me know in the comments below. Because this is an amazing framework. And I have the perfect solution for you. To wake up excited to crush the goals ahead of you. And I can literally help you to transform. And that's why, for limited time, I'd like to work with you in strategy session and see if you're right fit. See, I work with primarily three types of people. Veterans who are sick of escaping reality and truly want to change. Veterans who are open to change for the greater good. Veterans who are willing to sacrifice some time for a better future. If you let me, I will share with you how the process works before we begin. This framework did my life high performance across the globe. Would that be okay if I share with you? Alright. So we'll be focusing on a specific strategy to help you solve the biggest problem veterans face, including you, to find a new challenge. And the strategy session will take around 45 to 60 minutes of your time discussing five main areas of your life. First, clarity. How you are clear about your goals, about your life. Courage. How congruent you are between what you want and what you do. Energy. Whether you have very energy to achieve goals. Productivity. Whether your time management is on point across all stages. Influence. How much are you able to make it impact around the circle? And this session will define your benchmark before transformation. Who is this for? Veterans who know how they deserve better. Veterans who are aware they're great at something, but do not know how to capitalize on their uniqueness. Veterans who are able to test themselves to grow. See, formal education gives you a job. Self-education will make you a fortune. Who is this not for? It's not for veterans who keep escaping reality to justify their suffering through excuses and complaints. It's not for veterans who are stuck in absorbing information without taking action. It's not for anyone not experienced in transforming their life. Now, knowing we're a good fit is crucial because there's some people who I can simply not help. If that's the case, I will be 100% upfront with you and suggest someone else. I'm only looking for a good fit and I can help. I'm looking for a win-win. So the first step is to complete the application to a private transit system, which you can find below the webinar. And this application is necessary and that can help you. And I'm the best suited for. Next, whether step up and take action for a new adventure. Now, once I receive the application, you'll be able to schedule a time with me to conduct this session. And this is where we will really start working together to figure out what you want and how to make it happen in the fastest way possible. And then call one or two people. You will either and I will expect the station to work with me and my clients. It's not a good fit. Okay, no hard feelings or anything. Either way, receive an insanely valuable assessment and walk away with some clarity as to where you're right now and what's holding you back from achieving the life you truly want. I'm also adding a limited time bonus. I'm including the audiobook while on the go to identify with data if you don't already know. However, information alone will not create change. Change happens through habit and action. So go ahead and complete your application now and we'll see if we're good fit for working. With that being said, please understand that this window of opportunity won't be available for long, and I have found those who have the ability to make decisions and act quickly are most likely to get results. If you're serious about achieving life, then why wait? If you don't say yes now, chances are you're doing what you want to be doing. Why? Simply because of habits. If you don't say yes, you won't know what you can become. So if you feel like it's right for you, go ahead and apply right now, qualify, then follow the instructions on the page. Thank you.